with the interesting does not even cut it. I think intriguing will do a little bit of justice to the personality of the Duke of Shomolu. And we've talked about everything but Kashimawo.
Mm.
So, I mean, since you have talked about a number of stage plays that you have produced, and all of them are about telling not just a story, but bringing something, I believe, stirring something in the heart and in the memory, which a lot of people do say that Nigerians have short memory.
Yeah,
But do you think they have short memory, or because history is not properly taught?
but
I think it's the latter.
which is that? It's just
Or
about
the
thought.
yeah,
But I don't
that's
think.
if history is taught as well
No,
at
I
all.
don't think any society survives with history being taught structurally. History is passed down. Alright, do you get? So because of hardship, because of poverty, do you get? So we've lost that beautiful culture of oral history being passed down. So
Mm.
people don't like, for example, now people, I wake up every morning, I don't see my daughter. I really want child at home now. Do you get? I don't see her for 4 days because by the time I wake up, she's gone to school. By the time I come back, she slept. Do you understand? So we don't have that intimacy where I can sit down and say your grandfather was a hunter or something. You get? So I think that's part of the problem.
But what about in schools?
It's what it now. So they say they no longer teach history in some schools. I mean, they brought it back and all of that. But then again, what kind of history are they even teaching, if at all?
I don't remember ever being taught history in schools. And I
No,
went to school in 90s. I was not taught
no,
history in school.
that time there was no that time that killed it. When I went to school in the 70s. And the
Ancient,
early 80s.
ancient of days.
Yeah, so and they taught us. And funny enough, this was the only subject to pass. I mean, feeling all of them, but I was king when it comes to history. It won.
History is beautiful, and
Mm.
it points you in the right way, at least. Even if not in the right way, at least it informs you to take better
Yeah,
decisions.
true. This is an anchor.
Mm. So speaking about Kashimawo,
Yeah.
why did you decide to? I believe I don't have any memory of anyone telling the story in Nigeria.
No, people have tried to tell the story. The story is all over the place. But this is the first time I'm trying to do it on stage.
Yeah,
Do you
that's what I
understand?
mean.
But is it funny enough? I'm not telling you to a story. I'm not telling you about his politics. I'm not interested in that.
What's the angle to it?
The spirituality of it.
What do you mean?
That's the fun. His father had lost 25 children before him. That's why they call it Kashimao. They wanted to kill me yesterday. I couldn't pronounce
Oh,
the name well. As in, maybe they see. So I carry my calabar as I gone in here. So I saw the billboard somewhere on the billboard. Kashmao, Kashmao, and then my jaw was feeling me. Kashmao, Kashmao, Kashmao. And I liked it. And then I posted it. Everybody like, that's not how you pronounce it. No, we do.
Kashimawo.
Really. So,
Amiho.
so it's the spirituality of it all that I'm looking for. I'm asking questions that need to be answered with this production. Do you understand? Why did he stay? Why did he go with the other 25? You get what kind of arrangement or negotiation did his father have with the coven? Do you understand? Why did he die when he died? Do you get? Why did he achieve so much and the last point he died? Why was his first wife so vehement against him going into politics? Was it his destiny? Why is there a 30-year gap between Awo and MKO and Tinubu? Do you get me now? I would try the presidency, didn't succeed. 30 years after, Abela tried, didn't succeed. 30 years after, Tinubu chance was there. Who can explain the 30-year gap? Do you get for me? There was a role of Yoruba deities in it. So there's a part of the rehearsal I just watched now that really blew my head. So Kashmir had died. And then it was like the gates of heaven and hell. And guess what? Iku was the one saying to God, no, this guy can't die. And God's like, the contradiction, you get, you, Iku, you that killed toddlers. Do you get me now? Why are you not lamenting for this guy's death? You get, he's a nice guy. He wasn't meant to have died. Yeah, we couldn't understand that he had to die because he was not a normal child. This was an Emiri. So in that production, you're not going to see a lot of June 12. You see all those small politics, but you're going to see a lot of deep, rich Yoruba mythology. Oh my God! So I first went to, I almost went to Abeokuta. I think it was the Alaka Balance Palace or somewhere, And then I saw all Yoruba gods, all 100 of them. You get, and I counted all of them, and I love them. And I love the one that takes care of babies, children who have malaria.
What's your name?
I can't remember again. Maybe I'm not walking on the road. If I can't mispronounce that, I don't like it.
How many names do you remember?
I don't even know. I know Batara. I know Issue. Yeah, I know Issue. I know Shango. Everyone knows Shango because you go to Marina, I see him standing there, you find his mouth. You get. I know Shango. I know Yemuja. I know.
Yemoja.
Yeah, I know all of them again. You know. So these things intrigue me. I think you intrigue the average Nigerian because these things are very strong. They're very, very. They're who we are. Do you get? They're who we are. So we should all curate them. You get, and then keep passing it down. You
Mm.
know.
So, what are some of those discoveries aside the gods and their names that you found out in the story of Kashimao? Plus, did you carry the family along in this discovery?
Yes. I can't remember, but I try not to do that.
Why?
Yeah, so the brilliant thing about this particular one is that the son, Kola Abiola, my friend, yeah, so we had conversation. I was in with him yesterday. I was in yesterday at the job. I don't remember it. I was in with him yesterday, and I drank a bottle of coke with him. You know, we talked about it. But you see, for me, these stories belong to the public. They no longer belong to the families. Do you
Mm.
understand? And then most of these big families have their controversies, either polygamy wahala or succession plan wahala, we get this, we don't get that, all that fight. So I just want to tell the story. So if I fly close to the family, I might get sucked into all of those divisions. So I try not to do that. So when we did Awo, Baba Kikuri, and Baba Kikuri was the only one that we didn't really have problem because I mean he had some wife or something, So and they're very simple, humble people. But every other play, we try very hard not to go too close to the families. Yes, it's beautiful that we invite the families to come and see the play. Do you understand? So I think it was how where the last daughter asked to see the script at some point, and then we showed
Mm.
her the script, and she said, "Oh, you can't go here. You get, you can go here," which made sense. You get, and then Aremu Obasanjo, he sat down with us because the story was about his birth, and then he felt that nobody can tell
Better than
better
him.
than him. So we didn't. When it came to the politics, we didn't discuss that with him, but about his birth, you get, his father was older than his uncle.
Interesting.
Mm. His father was older than his uncle. So I think he was older than his uncle. Yeah, and Masanusi's uncle is his chief of staff. Let me tell you about Masanusi. Do you have time?
After this, we will take it. Actually, we have about 10 minutes more. Time flies by really fast.
Yeah.
You're listening to Film Focus on Smooth 98.1.
Everyone about touching that dial. Am I talking too much?
No, you're not. I am enjoying every beat of it. Love music and love life. This is Smooth 98.1, and we are, well, about to wrap it up. It's been a great chat with the Duke of Shomolu in the house with his flavor. You know, there are different things that make a person. And when you have different people, it's like jollof rice. No, I'm not such a fan of jollof rice. Are you a fan of jollof rice?
No, I'm from.
Yeah, that's better. I think jollof rice actually is overrated. I always say that I think jollof rice is white rice that fell into stew and couldn't get up. So because of that, it felt this is my fate, and now let me just wrap myself inside it, and then it came out, and that's it. Anyways, so quite interesting a chat I've had with you. But you were going to tell me about the Emir Sanusi story, yeah?
Yeah, very funny story. So his grandfather was deposed. He was deposed. Do you get it? And then I think he knew he was going to be deposed. Do you get it? And his grandfather was Muhammad Sanusi the first. His Muhammad Sanusi the second. Then his grandfather's bodyguard. His grandfather's his bodyguard. His bodyguard's grandfather was his grandfather's bodyguard. And then when they deposed the grandfather, the bodyguard plucked his eyes. He had to tradition. And then what happened to this one? He just don't try it. It's modern day.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's
interesting. Wait, do you actually make video recordings of your stage plays that people can go back to?
I'll start doing it now, but up to now I've not done it.
Sure?
I used to be very arrogant about it. You get, I used to feel that you want to watch a movie, go and watch a movie. You want to watch stage, go and watch stage. You get, but I think the time has come for me to start documenting these things. Yeah. You get, for posterity. You get, because when we tried to do a documentary, we couldn't really get very good footage of theater before us. Do you understand? You know, I think before first act episode there was really nothing. You get, so, and our productions are so beautiful. You get, so I want to start archiving them now.
Yeah, it should. You totally should. And I think you also get that chance to compare what you did right or maybe what one person did right. You're able to monitor, because I have that interesting opinion that sometimes when a thing is happening, you might not even know everything that happened until you watch it from a bird's view.
Yeah, true.
So
true.
That's cool.
True.
All right, now talking about Kashimawo, if I am correct, Professor Rasaki Ojo Bakri, that is the first dance professor?
Yeah.
How did you get him on board?
Well, he did Faji.
Oh, okay.
You understand? How's he helping me, pops? Why don't we go? So I have a friend who read theater in Glasgow, Abuja, and then so I was having problems with one or two directors because I use a very close-knit grouping of directors, because I don't really know the work, I don't know the thing, I don't know anything about it. So, and then I won't come for rehearsal, I won't read the script, so I just come to the play like every other person. Do you understand? So that means that whoever is writing or directing has to be top notch, you know. And then she just mentioned, this Professor Joe, he's very good. So I said, give me some, I called him. And I only do play, on middle Nigeria, no pay people, and things like that, you know. And I mentioned to him, and he said, okay, he will deal. So he did the quality for us, you know, and I liked what he did with the quality. You know the quality now, the one on the
yeah, of course.
Yeah? So I like what he did for us. And then he now said to me that I have a book on Faji, you know. So I said no, it wasn't scheduled. You get. And then when I went to Shomona, they beat me up. So I was calling and said, man, that your book Faji. Let's do it.
Oh my god.
You know? And we did Faji. Faji was phenomenal. And then I said, so it was time for Kashima. I also wanted somebody who was steeped in Yoruba mythology. You understand? Because I know he had done Langbodo at some point. You know, so I said, can you do Kashima for me? He said, yes, Kashima for me. Yeah. And then so next year we're going to have what they call the Kids Theatre Festival. Yeah, it's going to be the biggest theatre festival in the country ever. 5 days, 10 productions, crazy. 200,000 visitors, crazy.
Location?
Ekiti.
Interesting. Why Ekiti?
I'll tell you why. Ekiti has the long rolling hills. When I went to Fajin Ekiti, I went into the thick forest to Urumila's house, Urumila's shrine. So that's where he used to live. Yeah, 1 hour into the thick forest with cutlass. You know, so you see waterfalls, all sorts, beautiful. So I go there and they gave me a bottle of snap to go to Urumila. I gave it to him, yeah? You get. So it has a lot of beautiful tourist potentials, beautiful hills and all of that. You get. So and they have rich stories. You get. So that's why I'm going to give you. And it's cheap.
That is the bottom line.
That's the bottom line, it's cheap.
Well, I totally understand what you're saying because I'm from Ondo State.
Oh, I'm from Ondo State.
And that is, well, it came out of Ondo State when the states were created. So yes, I totally get what you say. You
Yeah.
should also explore Ondo States. No, this is not the Ondo States indigenous mean speaking. I'm just saying, for instance, you have Idore Hills. Have you been to
Yeah,
Idore?
no, no,
You
no,
should
no.
go to Akure. There are a
Yeah,
lot
no,
of things.
I passed through Akure when I'm going to Gidi.
Yeah, there is Ondo. You've got Akoko area. The southwestern part of Nigeria is really
You
beautiful,
know,
as well as.
it's where we get support. You
Hmm.
get so they can take governor and Lagos state governor. It was the word now. Is it incomparable? I mean, uncomparable, whatever, whatever. You get, a
Incomparable.
phone call, things get done. Do you understand? So I'm trying to crack Ondo now for some time. I don't want to indict anybody here, but nothing. Do you understand? But you see, it can say government just opens up everything for you. Do you get Lagos state government just opens up everything? Okay, guess what? The Commissioner for Arts and Culture in Lagos State is it's in Kashmir.
In or coming to.
It's good on stage. It's going to be a cameo. Yeah, beautiful. Saw it out yesterday.
That is lovely.
Yeah,
You know what?
Miss Tucker Benson, beautiful woman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know her.
you know her.
Yeah,
She's fine, have you?
she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right. That's about it.
Yeah.
Where can people get your tickets?
Okay, so online, areatickets.com, you get, and then I don't think I get at the gates, yeah. And then I get a lot of people called me. I was buy tickets, Where you calling from, Aja? How many tickets was buy? One regular 5,000. I just come to Aja 5,000 tickets. So please go to areatickets.com or buy your tickets. And it's limited tickets because we're doing 4 shows, Saturday and Sunday, March 31st, 1st of April, 4 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. So the hall seats 350 people. So that means you can only take 1,400 people. And there are 22 million people in Lagos. So rush the tickets right now because we're going to finish your work. And then guess what? 2 governors are coming. I'll mention our names.
Okay.
2 governors are coming. The Bella family is coming. You know, and I'll be there.
All right. You heard from the Duke of Shomolu himself about Kashimawo, and he said it's going to be an interesting angle to the story of Kashimawo. So, in case you did not understand before now what that means, I mean, the literal interpretation of the name, it means, well, let's look at this one. Let's examine, let's observe this one. So part of the ways it's going to tell the stories come from the spiritual angle. This child that stayed after 25 decided to leave.
Yeah.
I believe in Yoruba it's called Abiku.
Abiku.
Yeah. So he explores a different and refreshing and never seen before angle to this story of Kashimawo. All right then. So we'll be giving our ticket later on, and if you want to have yourself a lovely, I almost said Christmas, a lovely Easter. Actually, Christmas is almost around the corner. I'm looking forward to it already. I like the smell of Christmas.
Yeah.
The old Christmas carol. But this is Easter, so if you want to explore and have a good time, then you better go get your ticket. He already told you the ways you can be a part of it. And if you want to keep up with the interesting life of the Duke of Shomolu, sometimes I check your page and I just see you walking. Why?
Walking.
Yeah, like you're just doing what it is, and then you have
Just
the
because.
covering.
That's my favorite phrase. Just because. I like doing things just because I can do it. That's all.
No picture perfect, no perfect angle video. You just
That's my shirt.
no, please no. Let us stay on. All right, for the sake of checking you
I have
up.
one pack. You don't see.
No, I like my eyes sanctified. We'll keep it that way.
Okay.
So your handle on social media for the sake of those who want to check up you.
Duke underscore of underscore Shomolu. I'm not a social media person, I bet. I just try to post once in a while, but at 54, I can't be social media person.
Well, we have people who are in their 70s and they're TikTok
Nah, them be
persons.
Nah, them be that.
All right, now thank you for your presence and thank you for the interesting chat with you. It was quite refreshing and getting to know the Duke of Shomolu.
That's what I mean.
So, cheers to many more stage productions telling story, history, and memories that you bring to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And we will be back next week on Film Focus, 11 till 11:55, right on the station that loves music, loves live, and loves movies. By 12 o'clock, it will be all about African music with me on the Casbah, 12 p.m. till 4 p.m. specifically. And because it's a Friday, I'll play you lots of golden oldies from the likes of Bright Chimeze. You have Prince Nico Mbaga. You have many people that you listen to in the days of the vinyl. Come around from 12 p.m. till 4 p.m. and you will have a blast with us on the station that loves music and loves life. My name is Oluwaseun Olusegun.